Jesus Christ, it's written on everything we can think of.
Oh, my God.
Call that guy over there.
Conan.
Why don't you call that guy?
We'll talk about this later. Okay.
All right, I gotta plug this.
I just touched your boob.
What? Roll that back. I didn't see that. Roll it back.
I'm sorry.
Roll it back.
Kat Dennings is best known for her quick-witted, sharp-tongued roles in TV and film, particularly as the sarcastic yet lovable Max Black on Two Broke Girls and her appearances in the Thor franchise. But while her on-screen persona is bold and outspoken, Dennings has been remarkably private about many aspects of her personal life. A different kind of childhood.
You were dramatic as a child, right?
Very, I mean, now I'm an actress. So
Right.
Yeah, it was very, very dark and tortured. Why? I don't know. I lived in a nice house, the nice family in the woods. I mean, what?
Tell us about this in the woods part. That's like a perfectly happy family. We were all fine, lived in a nice house in the woods.
Dennings did not have the traditional Hollywood upbringing. Unlike many child actors who begin their careers while juggling public school, Dennings was homeschooled for most of her life. She completed her high school education at just 14 years old, an impressive feat that set her apart from her peers early on. Her parents had opted for homeschooling as a way to tailor her education to her needs, but it also meant she had a non-traditional social life growing up. Her homeschooling experience gave her a unique perspective on the world, as she once described herself as being, quote, fully formed at 14 and eager to start working. While many child stars talk about struggling with balancing school and acting, Dennings was already past that stage by the time her career started to take off. However, her rapid academic progress didn't necessarily make her transition into Hollywood any easier. If anything, it placed her on a different trajectory, one where she had to navigate the industry without the typical teenage experiences that many others had. Parental doubts and early rejection.
And I found a diary entry that I think sums up.
Who you were at 8 years old?
Yeah, and who I sort of still am.
Okay, let's take a look. Here we go. I'm bored. I'm so very bored. Take me now, Lord. Take me now, Lord? No 8-year-old says, take me now, Lord.
I know.
That's wow.
It's alarming, isn't it?
Despite her clear ambition from a young age, Kat Dennings' acting dreams were not immediately supported by her parents. They were skeptical of her choice to pursue acting professionally, preferring that she focus on a more stable and traditional path. This initial disapproval created some tension, but Dennings was determined to carve out her own future. Even after she was able to begin auditioning, the road was not easy. Casting directors were often harsh in their critiques, and as a preteen, she was told she was too fat and not pretty enough for Hollywood. These remarks could have easily deterred a young actress, but Dennings remained undeterred. She didn't conform to typical industry standards, and rather than changing herself to fit the mold, she leaned into her own distinct look and personality. Over time, this worked in her favor, helping her stand out in an industry that often prioritizes a narrow definition of beauty. Love, trust, and past relationships.
Now, every bride wants to feel beautiful on their wedding day, don't they? Mm-hmm. So today we're gonna do a beautiful all seasons bridal makeup on my stunning client, Andrew W.K.
All seasons.
Before finding happiness with Andrew W.K., Kat Dennings had a complicated relationship history. While she was linked to well-known names like Nick Zano and Josh Groban, her approach to love was often shaped by past experiences that made her wary of trusting too easily. She once admitted to being distrustful when it came to relationships, which may have contributed to why she remained relatively private about her dating life. Even after she and Andrew W.K. got engaged, she didn't rush to make any grand public statements. The couple's wedding in November 2023 was small and intimate, another sign of Dennings' desire to keep her most meaningful moments private. Personal philosophy on love and marriage.
I know what they mean. Like, nothing changes in terms of, like, well, for me, nothing changed in our lives, really, but it felt really great. Like, before him, I wasn't sure about marriage in general. I was like, one person in my house? I don't think so. And then I met him, and it was just a completely different experience. Just when it's the right person, it feels very easy and like it adds to your life, you know?
Dennings has always had a unique take on relationships, one that was heavily influenced by a quote from Whoopi Goldberg. She once referenced Goldberg's famous remark about not wanting someone in her house all the time before marriage, and this sentiment seemed to align with her own outlook on commitment. This philosophy may explain why she was in no rush to settle down earlier in life. While many Hollywood stars enter and exit marriages in the public eye, Dennings took her time and maintained a level of independence that was rare for someone in the entertainment industry. Even in her current relationship, she remains true to her private nature. Her wedding to Andrew WK was a reflection of this, since she didn't turn it into a spectacle or use it as an opportunity for press coverage. Overcoming industry pressure. Throughout her career, Kat Dennings has faced pressures to change, whether it was in her early years when casting directors criticized her appearance or later when Hollywood's beauty standards continued to evolve. Despite this, she never caved to the expectations of others. Unlike many actresses who have felt pressured to alter their looks to conform to trends, Dennings remained true to herself. She didn't chase extreme weight loss or try to fit into a specific mold, instead embracing her own sense of style and individuality. This defiance of industry norms helped her develop a loyal fan base that appreciated her authenticity. Her ability to withstand pressures speaks to her resilience, but it also offers insight into why she keeps certain aspects of her life hidden. In an industry that constantly scrutinizes women's appearances and choices, Dennings learned early on that maintaining privacy was a form of protection. A life beyond the spotlight.
Yeah, it was traumatizing, I'm sure.
It was traumatizing
Because you
for both
wanted
of
to be
us.
in People magazine.
I'm a trash person.
Yeah.
I'm trash. What can I say? But like, look at that cute little thing.
Yeah. No, that's a cute cat. That's
Thank
a cute
you.
kitty. And are you still knitting? It's making you sound weird right now that you have a cat and that you knit. But those two things really together, I should have spaced them out.
Honestly, it's all I have in the world.
A cat and knitting.
Yeah.
While Kat Dennings is known for her acting, she has long maintained a strong interest in pursuits outside of Hollywood. Unlike many celebrities who chase constant media attention, she prefers a quieter lifestyle that revolves around her personal interests rather than red carpets and interviews. One of her passions is writing, and though she's never pursued it as a public career, she's hinted at her love for literature and storytelling. She has shared snippets of her writing over the years, suggesting that she enjoys creative expression beyond acting. While some fans have speculated that she could one day publish a book, Dennings has kept that possibility to herself, only occasionally referencing her personal projects in passing. She also has an appreciation for vintage aesthetics, particularly in fashion and decor. She's expressed a love for old Hollywood glamour and classic styles, often incorporating elements of bygone eras into her personal wardrobe and home environment. This fascination with the past reflects her unique personality and artistic sensibilities, setting her apart from other actors who follow contemporary trends. Her relatively low-key lifestyle also extends to her online presence. While many celebrities use social media to document every moment of their lives, Dennings has maintained a careful balance. She enjoys posting humorous content and interacting with fans, but rarely shares deeply personal details. The strength of staying private. One of the most remarkable things about Kat Dennings is how she has managed to navigate Hollywood on her own terms. In an era where personal lives are often turned into entertainment, she has skillfully avoided many of the pitfalls that come with fame. Her decision to keep certain aspects of her life hidden is not just about personal preference, it's also a means of self-preservation. The entertainment industry is notorious for scrutinizing celebrities' every move, and for women in Hollywood, the pressure can be even greater. By maintaining a level of privacy, Dennings has been able to control what the public knows about her, ensuring that her personal life remains hers alone. Even with her high-profile career, she has successfully avoided many of the controversies and scandals that often plague Hollywood stars. This is largely because she refuses to engage in industry drama or seek attention for the sake of publicity. Instead of leveraging her relationships or personal struggles for headlines, she lets her work speak for itself. This approach has not only protected her from unnecessary speculation, but has also strengthened her reputation as an actress who values authenticity over fame. Now it's time to hear from you. Which of these facts about Kat Dennings has surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments section below.